Testing, testing. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I am live. Yo, guys, good morning. I'm in Paris. Uh, Good morning to all. First of all, very warm welcome to everybody on this channel. Uh, so today I'm gonna keep it short. It's like a pretty small live stream, I guess. So basically, what I wanted to just talk about a little bit was that recently I've been using Claude Code a lot, and I think it's really impressive that what you can build with it and so on. And now there are like so many. There's a Chrome extension with it, and you can just like all the front end stuff that you this thing. It has an MCP connected. It has a Chrome extension. It gets the console errors. It has all the access to all the stuff. So it pretty much gets any kind of UI that you were trying to build. Uh, and I feel like the future kind of. So me and my manager and my colleague at work were talking about. So my colleague is usually like working on something, and basically he's basically working on keyboard shortcuts, right? And he was basically doing it for all these different kind of OSs like Linux, Mac, and Windows. And then we were just having this discussion about accessibility and how the future would look like if we if AI got really good, right? And the main thing is uh, the main uh, the main probability is that like I was thinking where it could go, right? If it becomes so good, how would the UI look like, right? And then I was like reading and digging and stuff, and then later on, I was thinking is, right, like PlayStation had before Apple was a thing. Like Apple had like the breakthrough when Steve Jobs was there, and he was like, he made the UI super user friendly, and he had his principles that it should not have like different kind of so much customization control to the users, and that's what they had to follow for strictly. uh, and Steve Jobs got his inspiration from Sony, right? So and Japan, the Sony PlayStation is what I feel like is one of the best UIs for like design and software. And the PlayStation controller, the design for it is basically like the X, square, circle, and triangle. So X is basically to accept, circle is to reject, triangle is to like something, some other viewpoint, and square was basically show me more information, right? So I feel like as we go further into AI, with all this coding assistance and stuff, we probably would have some interface like that, right? Like it would just be four buttons and it's like related to the shortcuts, right? Like basically shortcuts. I mean, I'm just like over exaggerating it, but like shortcuts are like keys to make it like auto complete and stuff. But uh, but imagine like since you're in the future, right? And probably you don't even have to type anymore. All you have to do is basically just accept, reject, show more information, or have like some other button for something else, right? So basically, in the end of the day, what the future might look like is basically you just have a controller in your hand, or maybe not even a controller. Who knows? Like because of the Apple Vision stuff, like you don't have anything. You just have gestures, right? And this thing, but it does feel nice to click something. I feel, even though the gestures and everything is there. Uh, yeah, I mean, in the end of the day, let's see where we go. So recently I've been so this is what this interesting topic that I was talking about, and I thought this was my opinion on it. Recently, I got unemployed for a while, for like 12 days, uh, and I was just vibe coding some stuff. I'm gonna show a small demo soon. But before that, I tried Obsidian. Obsidian is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna start geeking in front of you all right now. Let's go. Now you can see my screen, and let's go to Obsidian. I have become a Linux user now. So yeah, that's something new. And let's go and figure out. So I'm still figuring it out how this thing works. But I don't understand. It's like a note taking app, okay? But what it does is that it shows you like links and shit, so that in the end what you get is like a huge uh bro, how do I open a folder, man? How do I open a folder, my friend? Why is this so difficult? Move file name. Am I retarded? Why is this import data? No, I don't want to import. I want to navigate. Okay, if I don't find it in the next 2 seconds, I'm gonna give up. Like, okay, let's this one. Okay, open. Where is open, bro? Open with Obsidian. Please open, bro. Okay, we've got it. Okay, so what I want to show you is this, right? So this is the CEO of Obsidian, right? And uh, split to the right side, and then let me get this shit. Okay, anyway, never mind. So he has a couple of things, and like each of the so the goal is maybe like understanding your thoughts better and how it works. So it's like a knowledge graph of basically all your thoughts and stuff, which seems like a pretty cool idea. Not gonna lie, but hmm, just a notepad just to analyze so much about yourself. Where does that even take you? You know, from my previous experience, the more you learn, the more you get fucked up. So it's better. Ignorance is bliss, my friend. The less you know, the better, as Tame Impala said. Um, um, yeah. So anyway, I mean, it might help you for organizing your life a bit, but if you don't have too much shit, I think you don't probably need it. Anyway, coming to the main point for today, I wanted to show you off with my little app that I made. It's live on Replit, so you can feel free to just mess around with it. So basically, Uh, this is the Rizzume app. Welcome to the Rizzume app. You can go to this link. All the description will be there below. So the idea is that I just was, kind of unemployed for a while, and I just wanted to make my life easier. I just have a tool to apply to jobs, right? And just let me know what's going on and what's wrong. So this is an attempt to fix that. I see that space is like hugely saturated, and the first thing you need to do is basically log in, and you need to do a lot of stuff, and then you need to pay and stuff, and then you get your resume, cover letter, and apply, and then you probably don't even get a job, right? So my take is that I just want my resume and I just want some people to connect with, and let me just apply. Like, this much should be easy. Like, why is this part of the cycle so hard, right? I know that, so like it just helps me with this much, right? And this is the first beta test or something. So let me just show you a little bit how it works. So let me show you a bit how it works. Let's go to find a job description, brother. Wow, great. Let's go. I want to become lead AI engineer. MashaAllah, bro. Okay, so we got this job description, right? Contact somebody. Anyway, what I do, I just paste it into this rubbish. Okay, analyze my job, bro. So right now it's by default running on a API key, right? So right now you see zero, this thing, and if you want to add your own API key, you can just put your new API key so that it works forever. You just have to go to the website. It's free. You have to log in a little bit, but you get the stuff done, and then you just test it, and then you're done, and it will basically use this. So what does the job description do? It basically gives you like a little summary. It gives you an estimate of the role. Whoa, I get 1040 euros for this job. Who is hiring, bro? No way. I mean, I think that's got to be looked into, but I hope somebody like this amount, the salary in Paris. Insane. That's like US, but let's see. And then you get a little bit of insights and stuff, right? Like, you automatically have links to the stuff of their recent stuff, important stuff. And then if you want, like, you can go to their LinkedIn and stuff, right? So and this is not LinkedIn scraping, by the way. It's using agents and AI. It's a little bit out of the box, the one way to think about it. So that's how I did it. Me and my friend Adam built this. We brainstormed a lot about the UI, about the features that we need, and what would help us make it. And this is the final outcome for the beta test. So this is like an overview of the job, right? And these are the keywords that I need in my resume to keep it like similar, right? And then I have like contacts, and I have some company insights and the salary range, right? It's an estimate. If it's like there in the resume, it should be telling it. Now let's go to the resume part. I'm gonna upload my resume. Alright, look at all the resumes that have been rejected, my friend. Maybe after using this, I might be able to raise up a job, So you see, this was my original resume, and this is the new format. So the how this works is basically a new framework called Typist. It's a really cool. Instead of using latex, my friend at works suggested this, and when I told him this idea, it's a lightweight, real-time rendering instead of latex. Much simpler, like the format for code, much easier to read, and so on. So basically, how this works is, right, like right now in the code, right, and if I want to change something here, it automatically auto compiles and renders over here, right? And basically the same thing is over here. Now why did I need like two different parts of it, right? So I can basically like select each part, like the experience or the education or the professional summary. Okay, if I want, now suppose you see the format was education, experience, and so on, I can just put my experience first and put my education second. And if I want to like tailor only specific parts of the resume, right, I just click on this or this or this, and then AI tailor it, right? Maybe I just want to tailor some sections of it, not the whole thing, but that's what. But if you're very lazy like me, I would not sit and click all these buttons. What I would do, I would just tailor it, buddy, like this. And what do you get? You get like some suggestions, like 9 improvements, apply 11 changes. Huh. Okay, so basically all the changes by AI, you can see that it's highlighted in yellow, and you can see that the keywords, right, it's still missing langchain, llama index, openai. So you have like full visibility about all this stuff, right? Like you have a complete visibility of your resume, you have a complete visibility of what the LLM changed, you have complete visibility of uh, what to change, what to tailor and stuff. So it's more transparent and stuff. And then you can also see the number of tokens. So like for editing one resume, it takes like around, like before it was this, it was like some 4K, I guess. So it takes like around 9K tokens just to fix your resume. And then like, so, and since we are using typist, we can just directly use some pre-default templates, right? So typist is super cool because there are many templates that they have. Okay, first of all, and you just have to go to the typist universe, and like suppose I want this one, I just type this and I paste it over here and then edit as much. So basically it's like a document editor as well, and you just need to follow the template format or whatever they have, and you literally can make a new document over here, right? So, oh god, let me remove all this. So that's the one thing about the resume part. And now we've had our resume, we've tailored it and so on. Now we come to the cover letter part. Okay, it's suspicious because it was supposed to get the company name from automatically from the job description, but they did not get it. Okay, anyway, this is a job, like ideally what I was supposed to do was get the job description and name from the like the job part and automatically fill it over here. So right now I'm gonna just put Minka or whatever the company name is, Paris, and so on. And if I want a company logo, I can just add it. Okay, you get a small little company logo over here. Okay, and then I just AI generate cover letter. and you can see that it matched 7 out. Let me just reset this, right? So it's like nothing, and oh, everything is gone. Let me just analyze the job again. See, okay, yeah, so now it's working. Let me just put the little logo. I think the resume part has already the fields. And yep, now it will generate the little soon enough, I hope. Oh yeah, I forgot. So, oh, okay, there's some issue. What do we gotta do, bro? Which was the resume? Okay, doesn't matter. So this was my one resume. Okay, doesn't matter your resume format, and it's all pretty clever. Huh? I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot of things that I did. Like suppose let's take another resume. This is like my old ass resume, and you can see that this is completely different. We get full extraction, and guess what? We are not using OCR or anything like that. So yep, so that's there. And yeah, let me see the cover letter. Did you generate? Oh wow, look at this. I got a cover letter too, bro. So yeah, I mean, see again, you have these things missing in your cover letter too. So there you have it. Anybody can use it. No login, nothing. Just straight up use the application, right? And the things I'm thinking about is if I have a login, like I would have the login after this, right? Like might be here some login, and what I would have is like a monitor button over here, like some button, and then follow up something. So the monitoring would basically have like, since it's your account, it would have like a track of all the places that you have applied to, what is the status, like rejected or so on. It would get from your email account, and that's it. And like with that, and then the follow up is basically tied to the recruiters, like the 3 recruiters that you get over here. uh, you will get a follow up, a small LinkedIn message, and like a cold mail template to message all 3 of them, right? So yeah, and then I think it would be pretty much done. Oh yeah, I forgot the main part. So now I have the new resume, right? Let me tailor it too for you. Wow, tailored. And then I download it. That's it. And this is my new this thing, and I download that too. So yep, that's the whole app. That's the whole code. Whoa, what the heck is this, bro? Ah. Okay, anyway. So yeah, that's the whole app, and that's the future integration. And maybe like later on we could like do something cooler. But for now, this is it. I am like trying to beta test it, send it to my friends, and understand like what they hate about it, what they don't like about it, and so on. So that should help. But yeah, I mean, okay. One right now the same. It doesn't do shit, but it's basically designed in the future when you have like other things, you just save it and stuff. So yeah, that's about it, honestly, and that's what I've been up to, honestly. And I have so many things in my head. And Claude Code is, apparently people. So what I used to do was actually work with Claude Code VS Code extension, right? Because it was easier to just paste the pictures here. Uh, but apparently there's like a lot of things that doesn't come over here, right? and it comes over here like this little ultra thing, the LGBTV ultra thing, man. mm. So yeah. Yep. So yeah, I mean, there's like a lot of things that people use. I mean, there was the founder of Twitter, and he told his how he uses Claude Code, and basically he has like a bunch of different Claude codes running on the terminal and on his browser, and he uploads it to GitHub. He, it's all automated with Claude Code basically, and that seems cool, but I guess when you're at scale and at Anthropic, that's the way you gotta move. I'm just a dude, and I feel like for me, it's just vanilla Cloud Code, nothing. And I have no agent, no skills, nothing. And I think I was able to make this whole thing with the help of Cloud Code as well. So all this, uh, and the front end with Typist, all this, I Claude helped a lot. I was just like a senior guiding it, a manual corrector, and so on. So yeah, that's about it about this little resume app. Go get a job, guys. Don't be. I mean, I hope you guys get a job with me, right? So go ahead, have a good Saturday and a good start of the weekend. I hope this whole live video is done right because I'm suspicious that it got everything right. I don't even know if it switched the screens and shit. Anyway, ciao. See you.